Hello guys, it's Seeds here. I'm bringing you a new video to update you on the full museum that I have here next to the Blue Palace in Solitude, to show you an update on the armory, the library, the East Wing, and everything else that I have collected so far. I haven't done one of these videos for a while as I was doing the College of Winterhold questline, but in the background and of course on stream, where you can find me at IamSeeds_, I have been doing a lot of updates on the museum and loads of different quest lines, so I'm just going to show you all of the updates here. So I'm just going to skip to the Hall of Heroes here and go inside. Then I'll just cut to like the library. I'll cut to all the other little pieces. You're going to hear a lot of voices because a lot of people are in my museum now. Just to let you know, you get donations for how much you've got in your museum, and I have nearly 10,000 gold. So that'll kind of give you into perspective how much I actually have here. Just a quick update. I've just opened the book again, and it's updated to 734. So yeah, we're doing super well. Let's go. So we have Chrysamere. We have the Honor Blade of Chorrol. We have the... Can you move out of the way? We have the Homed Ancient Nord Greatsword Scorching. We have Hothman's Axe, the Cyrus Saber, the Six House Bell Hammer. That's me, by the way. I'm the Relic Hunter. The Bipolar Blade. We have the Ghost Blade. We have the Bloodskull Blade. We have Dragonbane, and we have Eledian's Ward. I do actually have the Lord's Mail, but it won't let me put it on at the moment for some reason. I have Hope's Fire, True Flame, the Champion's Cudgel. I have the Diamond Claw, the Golden Claw, the Wooden Mask, Zekrosis, Otar, Morokai, and Nakrin. Then we have every single armor set from the Crusader. So Armor of the Crusader, Helm, Gauntlets, Boots, Shield, Sword, and Mace. And then this one's nearly finished. We just need Grimspear. We've got the Cleaver of St. Felms, Thornblade, Skullcrusher, Gravedigger, Stendar's Hammer, and Ties of the Blooded. And then over here we've got Azadal's Boots of Water Walking. I am in the middle of getting the rest of this set at the moment. Staff of Yorick Golderson, the 3 Enchanted Rings, and Sarthal Amulet. Eventually I'll get that into the Golder Amulet, and then I will get the Black Blade and Bow from Golder. And then last but not least, in the bottom here we have Dawnfang, Edge, and Oaken.
At this point, the Sigics, an order of mages thought long extinct, intervened and aided our hero who defeated the foul Ancano. The Eye was spirited away by the Sigics for safekeeping, and the staff now has a permanent home here at the museum. Have a look about. You will find the lower and upper balcony lined with several display cases featuring amazing relics of old.
This is a good thing about Orion. He does tours for everybody. He's just come over to say hello. Just say hello to him. He'll go away. He'll do some more tours soon. We've got Shalador's Stone, Staff of Magnus, and the Archmage's Robes for completing the College of Winterhold questline. I believe that this is the staff. If Lorna could move out of the way with Henry, that would be great. Staff of Hasidoki and the Staff of Indaris. We've got the Elder Scroll Dragon from completing the main quest line. I need to do Dawn Guards to get the Blood and Sun scroll. We also have Nettlebane and the Dagger of Somachus. We have this sword called the Sword of Ancient Tongues. This is what you get for having 550 items available in the museum. Then I've got the Adamantium Helm of Tohan, the Ancient Helm of the Unburned, and the Ghost Helm. I also have the Mage's Circlet. Then we've got a load of amulets and a load of different rings. We've got Boots of Blinding Speed, Fists of Randagolf, and Gloves of the Pugilist. Then we have the 3 Drain items, which is Drain Heart Swords, Drain Blood Battle Axe, and a Drain Spell Bow. Over here we've got the Lunar Steel Mace, the Axe, and then the Lunar Iron Mace. And then from Dragonborn, we've got the Ash Rock War Axe. I just need to get the Battle Axe. And that's it for this area. Okay, let's move into the Hall of Natural Science so I can just show off a little bit inside here. In here, you can basically grab the skins, like skins, bones, meat of the animals and NPCs that you can find in Skyrim. And you can basically just make versions of them on display. So we've got wolves, we've got elk, we have saber-toothed tigers, bears, we've got hawkers and mud crabs, we've got the spiders and the choruses, then we've got the dog, horse, cow, and chicken, frost trolls, goats, the hagraven, and the spriggans. Then we've got the elder dragon, we've got the legendary dragon, and we've also got, this is a blood dragon, I think. That one up there, I believe. So that's the Elder Dragon. Oh, that's Oldaving.
Yes.
We still need to get in eyes here. Oh, I know who that is at the end. That is this guy, Volthriol. So if you don't know how to get Volthriol, in the middle of Blackstreet, there's a massive glowing yellow orb. You just have to have all 3 words of Fuzrodar, or the Unrelenting Force, and then you shout at the orb and he comes out and you can kill him. We've got super loads of gemstones. Still not completed yet, but we are getting there.
Fascinating.
And then of course we've got these, which is a tide pool display. There is so many here as well at the moment, looking good. You can collect these around the edges of Skyrim where the sand meets the water's edge. You have to basically run the whole of Skyrim, the whole of Solstheim as well. You can grab those too. And of course we've got the Mammoth the Giant, and then we also have an aquarium as well where we've got some fish in here. Or Silverside Perch, the Cyrodiilic Spadetail, Abyssine Longfin in there as well. Here is a new section in the 6th version of the Legacy of the Dragonborn, which is a fossilized area. So now I can start collecting small and big fossilized items, and then eventually get crystallized and opalized. And eventually we will have a massive fossilized dragon here. This area is very small due to the fact that there are so many, and I need to mine for these basically. So this is going to take me a long time to fill, but I'm going to be very excited when that fills up.
A lot of history
Right,
here.
I'm just going to go and use the book, and I'm going to move over to the East exhibit halls where I'm going to show you the Daedric artifacts. I'll show you the Dwemer Museum, and I will show you the Hall of Oddities. You'll also see that you can pick up paintings in the world of Skyrim, and you can have them hung up on the wall. There are probably, say, at least 100 slots for paintings, so I'm getting there as well. So, in the terms of Daedric artifacts, I have the Mehrunes Razor, I have the Mythic Dawn full outfit, I have the Shrine of Boethia, the Shrine of Azura, and the Shrine of Mephala. We have the Mysterious Xerxes page, which you can get from the guy who does the Mehrunes Razor. Yes, in this mod you can pick that up, because normally you can't in the main game. We have Kegbreaker. We have the Ancient Daedric Lord Curios and the Daedric Face of Terror. We have Scourge. We have Sanguine's Rose. We have the Ogma Infinium, the Black Book, Winds of Change, and Waking Dreams. So we've got 5 more black books to go. And then of course when we kill Mirak, we'll be able to put his robes here. We have the Wabberjack, Dawnbreaker. Over here we have Vermina's robes and the Skull of Corruption. So that's it for the Daedric artifacts so far. Here we have the Hall of Oddities. Now this is kind of a hall where things that don't necessarily go anywhere else go in here. So they're like just odd ends and bits that you can get in the game. Including all of these kind of jade palaces and dragon priests. And dragons themselves and warriors. This is the notched pickaxe that you get right at the tippy top of the Throat of the World. I do actually have the ancient Nordic pickaxe, but I'm using it for Solrim at the moment, and then I will put it away. Here we have Bolgraf's Greatsword and Dravin's Bow, both quest items, so they are both just replicas. Then we've got Tolfdir's and Belek, Torsten and Seric's Skull Key, the Talk of Labyrinthian, and of course Filter of the Phantom. Over here you'll be able to see, or you'll be able to recognize these Statue of Debellas. They are dotted all around kind of Skyrim. I think there are something like 11 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, and then there's King Orgnum's Kofa. Over here the only thing we've got is the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. You'll know that from the main quest line. Everything else though is a little bit difficult. The Scales of Pitiless Justice is pretty difficult to get. But I can't wait to get more of those items. And then here, you'll be finding cards throughout the game. Now, the cards kind of look a little bit like this. So you get arms, builders, mystics, travelers, you've got demons, you've got draconians, walls, fortune, mystics, shadows, and spiders. You need to collect ace through king and then make the deck in order to make that. Then here you've got the Akaviri silver, gold, and bronze dragon. You've got the Cobalt stars, Valenwood brass, Somerset royal mark, and then a bunch of other coins, which I don't have any of, and then another coin collection here. And that's kind of it for the Hall of Oddities for now, so let's move over to the Dwemer Museum. Okay, so here is the Hall of Lost Empires. This is the Dwemer Museum here. This is Mzulft. So when you clear it, you get an area highlighted in these areas here, and they'll come up and tell you what they are. So this was the Tower of Mazark, where you get the Elder Scroll. Over here is Shroudhearth Barrow. Then I've got Sarthol from the College of Winter questline, and then Ustengraf. And then down here, the only thing I've got so far is the Focusing Crystal, the Essence Extractor, the Dwemer Attunement Sphere. I managed to find Wraithguard, which is huge, and the Dwemer Lexicon. I haven't managed to do much else in here, but that's just because I'm going to spend a bit more time getting Keening and Sunder. And then, of course, these planetary cubes and stuff, they're super hard to find. Let's move over to the library very quickly. So this is the library. This is probably the most impressive collection I have so far. So all of these will have different maps or journals that you can put up. So I have the Deep Fault Crossing upriver, the Wayward Pass, and I have a dotting of others around here somewhere. You'll be able to see them up here. Different maps and collections and stuff. So we'll start off here with the 36 Lessons of Vivek. I'm missing literally 5 books. Then we have Fool's Ebony. I've got volumes 2 and 3. You got King Edward, and then the City Guides, and then the Ancient Tales of the Dwemer. A lot of talking in here because there's a lot of people. A few other books and sections in here. In here though, which I love, these are like more difficult books that you need to pick up, so I'll quickly go through these for you. We have the Book of the Dragonborn, Effects of the Elder Scrolls, the Adabala. We've got Annals of the Dragon Guard, Remananda, Nerivar, Moon and Star, 5 Songs of King Wolfhearth. Then we have The Last King of the Aliens and the Legendary Scourge, just missing Skyrim's Rule. Yep, I don't have that. We've got Deathbrand, Arcania Restored, Sothasil's Last Words, The Legend of Red Eagle, The Aetherium Wars, Cleansing of the Fane, and Lost Legends, and of course all 4 commentaries from the Mythic Dawn commentaries, Chronicles of Nishalft, Hanging Gardens, and then of course we need Nagast, Cravata, Cravossus. Then I've got Invocation of Azira, The Old Ways, Night of Tears, Brothers of Darkness, Fragment on Arterium, Waters of Oblivion, and Children of the Sky, and then Boethia's Glory and the Dream Stride. Now, I'm not going to go through every other book in here because there is a lot. As you can see, I've got all the collections here, including things like the Dwemer Inquiries, Fae Falcon, History of Raven Rock, and then other books in this section. And then, of course, any other named books will go on this section. So you can see how this will finally fill itself up. Here's the Dragonstone Tablet. So still quite a lot to go. And then any other books that I still... that aren't normal, like how-to books, they all go in here. Spell tomes, they all go in here, if I've had extras of them or not. And then you have A to G, so they go in here. Then you've got H to L, so they're just extras that go in here. M to R, they're extras that go in here, and then as S to Z. Now they don't count towards the actual display number. So that's the library. Let's move into the armory. So this isn't too impressive at the moment, but again, I just want to let you know that every single type of armor set that you can possibly get in the game will be able to be displayed either here or in the east and west wing if it doesn't necessarily have a name or it's not named here. So for example, all of the ebony armor set, I just need to get the gauntlets and the boots, and then I can put them behind the helmet. But everything else is here. This is Snow Elven, so that's going to be hard to get. That'll be when I probably do Auriel's bow. This is the blades. I do have a blades armor set, but it's enchanted at the moment. This is the Orcish glass armor set, Elven light and heavy armor, including all of the weapons. Again, not fully done yet. I still need to get the Elven battle axe. Nordic. This is Falmer. Now, I can easily go and get this, but it's super heavy, and I've been doing other quest lines. This is Iron. Now, again, I can pick up Iron and Steel everywhere, so this will be one of the last ones I just go and pick up quickly. This is Steel, so we've got Steel Armor and Steel Plate. Here we have Dwarven, so we've got the Dwarven Armor set. Then we'll have Ancient Nordic, which is going to be harder to pick up. Or the Forsworn. Again, just need to pick up the Forsworn weapons. Stalrim, including Light Stalrim and Heavy Stalrim. This is Daedric, which I've got Daedric boots and gauntlets, but I believe I now have a Daedric plate armor, which I'm going to go and put in now, and then Dragonbone eventually. Anytime I want to pick anything up, I can just put it in this storage, and it should go on display. And we've also got Dawn Guard here, so this will be for Dawn Guard. This is the Imperial Light Armor, Imperial Heavy, and then Penitus Oculatus Armor. And then we'll have every single hold. In Skyrim, there are 9 holds. and they will all be displayed here. For example, here's the Whiterun Guard, the Sword of Whiterun for completing all of the Jarl quest lines, and then the Whiterun Guard armor, things like the Solitude Guard shield, the Markarth Guard shield, and then of course over here we will have Leather, Companion's Wolf, Stormcloak Officer, we've got Scale, Hide, and then we've got Bone Mold and Chitted armor. Cold. So cold. The last thing I'm going to do is show you the Dragonborn Hall, and then that'll be the end of the video. Okay, I just come in, and I've been...
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're welcome. I've just been greeted by Orion. Let me just explain a few little bits and pieces that's in here. These flags indicate words that I've learned, dragon shouts that I've learned with all 3 words. Once you've learned all 26 shouts, the banners will all appear. And for completing the main quest line, I have got Alduin on his stone throne. And then things like when I've completed main quest lines, they will appear in these archways. So this is the Explorer's Guide. So I've completed that now and got that up and running. So that's all here. I've completed the College of Winterhold. So here's the Eye of Magnus. This is for all the shrines in Skyrim. Once you've interacted with them once, they will appear here. You can actually come back and then interact with them as well. So I don't actually have to go and find them if I need one. I can just interact with them here. Same thing with all of the stones. There are something like 15 stones or 16 stones now. Maybe even more than that, to be fair. But when you interact with them, you can then come back here and click on anyone you want, and you can interact with them, and they will also do the same thing as they are linked. And then last but not least, we'll go underneath this area where no one else is allowed other than me, into my Hall of Secrets, and I'll just skip to me going down the stairs. Okay, so through this door here, this area is closed off for a reason, because this is going to be like darker things around Skyrim, like busts, heads, skulls, etc. So I have Pelagius's hip bone. I will get Patema's skull soon. 3 Glenmoral witch heads. I do have Kolbjorn's skull as well, and you'll get Karstang's skull. Here is the Ancient Traveler's skull, and then Arvak from Arvak's skull. From the Dawnguard questline. Okay, the last thing that I want to be able to show you is this. This is the Dev-Evaser. The Dev-Evaser is a massive blimp that floats just outside the Blue Palace that I am able to navigate throughout Skyrim. It's this thing, which is massive. I can basically get on board here and travel, and then it will basically park outside, and then any other wares and items that I have, I can store it in this boat, bring it back to the museum, and then I can put it inside my museum. So this is really, really sick to have. And of course, you can just fast travel from here because you are technically outside. And there you have it. That is a full update of the armory and everything else that sits and resides inside the Dragonborn gallery outside the Blue Palace of Solitude. I hope you like this update, and if you want to carry on watching and you do like these sort of videos, please let me know. I am in the middle of looking at what sort of questline you want to see me do and record. I haven't started the Bard's College. I haven't fully started the Thieves Guild properly yet. I've just been kind of like, I've only just got to Carlisle, so not too far through at the moment, and I've not done the Dark Brotherhood questline either. So if you want to see videos of those of me doing them from start to finish and seeing all of the stuff that needs to go in from the armories and that goes in the Dragonborn gallery, more than welcome to drop a comment, leave a like on this, and of course subscribe for more. I will see you in the next video. See you later. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it. I became ethereal, so that was cheating.